Hey there, welcome back. Let's take a quick and simple walk through what we just covered in this section on serverless and AWS Lambda. We started off by exploring what serverless really means. We talked about how serverless doesn't mean there are no servers. It simply means that you don't have to manage them. Then we moved on to AWS Lambda, the heart of serverless computing. We learned that Lambda runs your code only when it's needed, and you only get charged for the compute time you use. No servers to manage, no idle costs, just pure on-demand computing. After that, we got hands-on. You created your first Lambda function. We kept it simple with a hello world example, but it was a great way to see how quick it is to get started. You wrote the code, deployed it using the AWS console, and even tested it right there on the spot. We also explored some real-world use cases for serverless applications. From real-time chat apps to file processing and event-driven automation, we saw where serverless shines. We discussed the benefits too: lower costs, automatic scaling, faster time to market, and no infrastructure worries. Then we looked at AWS API Gateway and how it works perfectly with Lambda. We saw how API Gateway acts like a front door, taking in requests from the web and passing them to your Lambda functions. This makes it easy to build web APIs without spinning up a whole server stack. Next, we dived into Amazon DynamoDB, a fully managed serverless NoSQL database. We talked about how it's built for performance and scalability, and how it lets you store and retrieve data with very low latency. And just like Lambda, it handles all the scaling and infrastructure in the background for you. And yes, we got hands-on again. You created a DynamoDB table, inserted some data, and queried it using the AWS console. It was a great example of how simple and fast it is to start using DynamoDB, especially when you're building serverless applications that need a backend database. So to wrap things up, we covered a lot. From understanding the basics of serverless to working with Lambda, API Gateway, and DynamoDB, you built a strong foundation for creating real-world serverless applications on AWS.